Hi guys, it's Dr. Denny over at For Positive Fulshire Veterinary Clinic, and Ashley and I are going to be chatting a little bit today about cats and integrative medicine. So she's going to start us off by asking some questions, and hopefully this will get you some answers.
Dr. Denny, what is integrative medicine and what are some examples of how it is used to treat cats?
So, I believe in explaining medicine in two different ways. I believe that there is Eastern medicine and I believe that there is Western medicine. Okay. Your Eastern medicine is going to be almost completely holistic, homeopathic, naturopaths. And then we have our Western medicine, which is going to be more based off of diagnostics and actual like medications and is going to be your more traditional medicine. And you can blend the two. I have not had courses in like full on integrative medicine as far as dogs and cats go, but there are definitely some things that we do utilize that I do know about that can act as a holistic approach in treatment of my patients.
What is the difference between holistic and integrative medical approaches to cat care?
So, holistic is going to be kind of more like they're treating the whole of the animal. Integrative is going to be where we're using more terms like chi and energy flow and auras and like people are able to read, felines energy. So, I myself am not, I go off of body language and just kind of, I guess I would say, vibes. So maybe I am reading a little bit into it, like a little integrative feline medicine there. But that would be kind of the main differences in my head.
What treatment modalities are considered integrative veterinary care?
So I think using herbal supplements can definitely help. Catnip is certainly a fun one. We often use away, which is a calming feline pheromone in a bunch of different situations. We can integrate acupuncture and chiropractics into joint and wellness care. We can integrate kind of like more herbal Chinese supplementation, which again I'm not well versed in. We do use cold laser here, which is another integrative treatment. Cold laser helps increase blood flow, speed healing, reduces pain and inflammation. We use it on a variety of conditions. We do believe in a lot of supplements to help our cats with chronic urinary issues, and that involves like probiotics and certain other ingredients to help the cat's bladder wall being a little more resilient. So these are the kind of modalities that we would use here.
What are some behavior in cats that respond well to an integrative approach to medicine?
So I think away, which is calming feline pheromone, there's lots of great studies on it. Auditory effects as well. So there's actually music and classical music that studies have shown. I think it's called through a cat's ear or by a cat's ear. That's it's music that's actually specifically made for cats to help reduce stress. So I think when we integrate these two different things, that can also help. And there also are some few like herbal supplementations that can sometimes help, like CBD.
Are there cat health conditions where an integrative approach would not be recommended?
So I think anything major medical. Okay, so if we have a young cat that has eaten a crap ton of hair ties, it doesn't matter how much you try to match your energy with the cat's energy. Those hair ties are not going to go anywhere without surgical intervention. With cats with raging diabetes that are going into diabetic shock, you have to treat the shock before you can even think about approaching it with any type of integrative medicine. Now, once they're stable, you can bring in some other things and see if maybe we can reduce the dosage of insulin. If we're doing these other things, that's fine. But if we have like major illnesses, then the integrative medicine can come into play a little bit later, but you got to put out the house fire before you can, sprinkle the grass, right? So, is there a lot more water required to put the house fire out? Of course. Does the grass also need watering? Of course it does. But what's more important at this point, the house or the grass? And we go with the house first.
Last question. What are the benefits and drawbacks of cat integrative medicine?
I feel like not every cat will respond the way we would want them to. So there's definitely not a lot of scientific backed studies. So it's hard for me to sit here and say that, hey, this will definitely work. I think that we have to take some of this with a grain of salt. And also, like, I am more than willing if you are a client who is wanting strictly holistic, I am more than happy to facilitate. I believe there are two of them in the Houston area that practice holistic medicine, but they will tell you there are conditions, like major medical conditions, where Eastern medicine is not going to be enough. So we just have to remember that while we do love these integrative modalities, that they sound really wonderful, and that they do have a place, but we have to recognize that, hey, these are usually more adjunct therapies, not mainstay therapies treating these conditions. So I hope this helped um, clear some of the very muddy waters. Might still be a little bit muddy there. Like I said, this is not big at my practice. Like, I do practice some, but if you're looking for a holistic veterinarian, I'm more than happy to help facilitate getting you somewhere that practices completely holistic, because I like to marry Eastern and Western medicine. I don't practice just one type. So thanks so much for listening. If you have additional questions, please feel free to give us a call.